Enga reo, enga mana, tēnā koutou katoa. Nau mai, hara mai ki tēnei whakataitai. Uhi wero, hara mai te toki. Homi e, hui e, tāke. Nau mai, hara mai. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to continued coverage here with the Kemawa Poi Uka. A great game of softball from Pure Athletic Sports Stadium here as we get underway and continued coverage of day one of competition. It is the 2024 New Zealand Secondary Schools National Championship. I'm Jason.chopper.gerbes, aka Chopper, and joining me in the booth of this one, my friend and Te Reo Specialist. Great to have along Terence Hibber. Kia ora hoa.
Ngā mihi Chopper, ngā mihi te whānau poi uka.
Fantastic to have you along here. As we mentioned, day two of competition. As we get underway here, it'll be Alfriston taking on St. Peter's here on the main diamond of competition, that is Freeman Field, in the second time slot here for us going live on air, 1:30 kickoff time. Let's have a look at the defensive line for Alfriston out there in the field first. It'll be Travis Walsh at left field, Nate Murray at centre, and Jason Mauricio will be starting a right fielder. Hot corner third base for Alfriston now. It'll be Hunter Bailey will get the start at third base. He'll be the relief pitcher for this team, by the way. At shortstop today is Jackson Tarpick. He joined up the middle by Xavier Haddon. Next pitch has just popped up. Coming forward is the first baseman, and he will make the catch. That is Verlin Tarpaki today. Behind the dish is Carlos McCabe Davis. And on the hill, doing the pitching today is Richard Te Rure Murray. So that's them defensively. Offensively for St. Peter's, as we saw Oliver Rainsford lead off, and then Elijah Backall go out with that pop-up to first base. Caleb Dufty, who will be hitting in the... Sorry, this is batting now is Elijah Backall as he bunts that one foul. Caleb Dufty will be hitting three today. Watch out for him when he comes up the shortstop. Very, very good hitter. Casey Hutchinson will be hitting in the clean-up spot today. Rawiri Amai hits 5. Boston Allen hits in the 6th spot for St. Peter's. Connor Pry will be hitting 7. Gabriel Caleb, Joshua Kelly rounds out their batting orders from the boys from Auckland. That is St. Peter's. This one on the hands, looking for no man's land, and he will get safely to first base. Scratch that. I'll take second. On the way goes Elijah Blackall.
Elijah, tino pai te mahi.
Fantastic work indeed by Elijah, as he's the first base runner on here for St. Peter's.
Pao kōtai, that's our first hit of the game.
Sure is indeed.
Stretching it out to second base.
It'll bring up to bat now Caleb Dufty. Dufty, a Counties Monaco representative. Of course, they won pretty much everything this year. And the national age group representatives, Dufty, a very handy player. As we see, Te Rure Murray step back for the next delivery. Pitch outside. Beautiful day here locally. Whiti Tara was earlier. Well, the sun was shining. Now the clouds have come in a little bit here. 21 degrees Celsius locally. That is the high for today. As you can see, a little cloudy coverage from our home plate camera. Next pitch is outside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2-1 the count here. Division 1 matchup. St. Peter's in their light blue batting here against Alfriston. Alfriston is South Auckland Kura College. Hard hit ball by Dufty through the 5-6 hole, and St. Peter's will be looking to score their first run, and they do that, just that right here in the top of the first innings.
The first run of the game, St. Peter's.
Ka pai te patu.
Ka pai. It was a hard hit ball, scoring that runner from 2.
Dufty.
For our first run of the game.
Sure is indeed. Outstanding athlete. 1-0 now. Top of the first innings. The game of softball is normally 7 innings long here at the National Secondary Schools Championships. They will be timed at 1 hour 30. Once they get to 1 hour 30, then they will flip the script, and you'll find that they'll flip the script, and then you find at 1 hour 30 they'll stop the game, they'll complete that innings. If they're at 1 hour 25 at the end of the innings, they won't start a new one. If there's only 5 minutes to go or less. So that's how the time works. Last game went 6 innings.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Should work out well. Indeed. Casey Hutchison now coming out of West Auckland. So going to school in the city at St. Peter's. Big swing from Hutchison.
In the hall.
Hoki ki te pai. You see Hutchison go down on strikes. So 2 away here. Still on the top of the first inning. St. Peter's have struck for their first run of the ball game.
A tino pai te epa piki on that one there. That rise ball just beating the last hitter. Big full-butted cut though. He wasn't getting cheated.
That's where you never go home guessing. That's for sure. Fantastic. See the Kaiapa here. Richard Terure Murray, the pitcher. Fantastic young athlete. Also out of that Counties Manukau representative region. And little curve rise ball action hits this outside edge.
Well, that's become quite common here, Chop. The curving, rising, or kind of. I think they're meant to be rise balls. I don't know.
Hard hit ball down the line here from Armai, and that'll work a charm as St. Peter's will double their score now, 2 runs to 0.
And able to bring in an RBI, and St. Peter's increase their lead, and they'll lead by 2 runs to 0.
So Rawiri Armai does the trick here, as you see here on the instant slow-mo replay. Ka pai e hoa.
That's some great coverage right there. Runner coming in knowing that there's nobody, it's not contentious, he just needs to stroll in.
First pitch is right down the zone to Boston Allen. Starting second baseman for St. Peter's. 2 down rally here.
And it's a called strike.
Secondary school softball. The type of event where you'll see a lot of action. A lot of hit balls. And for me, the one thing I like, Terence, is that we see a lot of the unknown too. They just kind of chance their arm a lot, don't they?
Yeah, well, most teams have got 3 or 4 good players who play club every weekend, and maybe representatives even.
Often running on the pitch, and he is Dave Rawiri Armai showing a clean set of heels.
Yeah, most teams getting filled out by athletes of other codes, and it's great to have them along, having a go at softball. Some of them, this will be the best softball that they ever play in their life.
It is indeed. Murray now.
Tosh, swing.
You can hear a home plate umpire mic'd up for us, Brodie Donald, in this one. Fantastic young umpire coming through the system. Full count now on Allen.
2 outs.
Yeah, Brodie's a great young umpire, great resource for North Harbour. We've got a few good umpires coming through. Be good to see a bit of a rotation.
And a walk issued down to first base. Hikoi ki te papatahi. Down goes Allen, and they'll put runners on 1 and 2 now. We'll bring up the third baseman, Connor Pry.
Of course, I meant that with no disrespect to the current guys.
Not at all, indeed. Fantastic to see them involved. As the first pitch comes through the top of the zone for a strike here on Pry. Hard hit ball to second base, but played nicely.
Nice play.
Right in behind the ball there as Xavier had it, and that'll complete the top of the first innings. Not before, though. They plate 2 runs here. Does indeed St. Peter's. 1 off the bat of Dufty and 1 off the bat of Armai. We'll be back more action at the bottom of the first in just a moment.
nobody's stopping me.
Summer Tournament 2024 on Māori Active. Find us on YouTube.
Want to catch a fuel bargain with Caltex and Supergold? Scan your Caltex app, Flybys or Airpoints for 6 cents off per litre with Pumped. And show your Supergold card for an extra 2 cents off. Ah, feels good.
Sometimes virtual reality begs for more reality. Jack Lynx is good with it.
Oh, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Pure Athletic Sports Stadium here on day one of competition. And fantastic to have you along here as we continue the action here at the Softball New Zealand National Secondary Schools Championship here. That'll be Alfriston taking on St. Peter's in this matchup. We're into the bottom of the first innings. And up to bat here for Alfriston, leading off for them. Real good young athlete.
Leading off for Alfriston.
Real good young athlete, and that is Xavier Haddon, the second baseman, took the last out in the last inning. He'll be followed by Jackson Tapiki. And after Tapiki, will be Richard Turudia Murray, the pitcher. Nate Murray will be hitting clean-up today in the 4 spot. Carlos McCaig Davies will be hitting 5. Hunter Brayley will be in the 6 spot, will the third baseman. As we see the first pitch just outside. Villain Tapiki will be hitting 7 today. Travis Walsh in the 8 spot. And Jackson Moriso rounds out the batting order for the boys from Alfriston. Defensively for St. Peter's, a real good outfit, coached by probably the best coach here. No, is the best coach here, let's be honest. Eddie Kalassi, head coach for St. Peter's, and a big family kuta for the Kalassi whānau. And defensively for St. Peter's, they look like this today as this one's hit foul down the line. At left field is Joshua Kelly. Starting centre fielder is Oliver Rhinesfield. Watch out for him, he is good. At right field today is Gabriel Klobb. Starting third baseman is Connor Pry. Second base today, Caleb Dufty. Probably the best player on the team is Dufty, to be fair. But it's a team sport, so it's working together that gives you success. Boston Allen will be at second base as this one pops up and goes foul. First baseman today is Rawiri Armai. Behind the dish is Casey Hutchison, and on the hill is Kyle Tonkin, younger brother of Dylan. An accomplished pitcher in the Premier level here in New Zealand. So that's them defensively and offensively of both teams. And really cool that we've got a young representative from the Kura in Palmerston North, Palmerston North Boys High School. It is Angus McIntosh. Kia ora, Angus.
Hey Chopper, how you going?
Good, haven't seen you for a while. How you been?
I'm good, how are you?
Yeah, real cool. Remind me, what's the Māori word for Palmerston North? Do you know that yet?
No, I don't. I do not. I can't lie.
Okay, well, it's obviously in the Manawatu.
Oh, Manawatu.
Yeah, that's the region. I'm going to have to Google that, Find out what the Māori word is for Palmerston North. So, have you got your phone? So you can get it first. Ready? It's a race. On your marks, get set, go. Gee, he can type fast, I tell you. Real quick. Geez, faster than Chopper, that's for sure. Tino Tere is Angus. This next pitch is outside to Jackson Tapiki now. Tapiki, a good young player. Fantastic. All right, Angus, what is the Māori word for Palmerston North?
Paioia.
Papaiua.
Oh.
Yeah. Hard hit ball. This is deep. Tapiki gets it over the left fielder's head, and they're off to the races at Alfriston. And coming around the corner, they will score here in the bottom of the first innings. Alfriston getting off to a good start indeed. Angus, you boys, was that your first game of the day you had just before?
Yeah, first game.
Yeah, cool. What was your thoughts coming into the tournament with the boys from Palmerston North?
Oh, I knew there was
Papai Oia.
Yeah, we knew there was going to be some strong competition coming into the tournament. And yeah, that was a pretty good team, Mags. Yep.
Well, Mount Albert Grammar, and I don't know the official statistics, but pretty certain they hold the most national titles as a high school.
Damn.
So they have got a lot of good lineage and good coaching over there. Hard hit ball, Dufty backhand. The throw is strong for the outs. And they try to double off the runner at third base. Can't do that, but a good play by the shortstop, Dufty.
Murray grounds out. Shortstop over the first.
See the replay here. Angus, tell us what you see.
He's got a cannon, that's what I can see.
Damn. 15, Nate Murray.
Up and throw. Angus, what position are you playing for the Palmerston North boys team?
I play first base.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, cool. What is it about first base you like?
I don't have to move much, you know, just, yeah.
Cool.
Yep.
All right. Okay, if I was to give you an option, fielding or batting, what would you choose?
I'm more of a batting man, but
Yeah,
yeah, fielding's also all good as well.
fair enough, fair enough. Nate Murray now, he likes to bat. He's got the patu in his hand. Kai Epper. Kyle Tonkin leans back to get ready for the delivery. Pitch is outside. All right, Angus, you're on the scoreboard, bud, while we work this thing together. What do you reckon?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay, there. 2 balls and no strikes. Easy done. All base runners moved. There we go. Thank God Angus is in the house. Angus, Palmerston North Boys High. Tell us a bit about your college.
Oh, Palmy Boys is pretty good. Yeah. We won the secondary school division in Vanuatu, so that's pretty nice.
Cool.
Yeah, it's good school, good school.
Big school?
Big, yeah, it's pretty big.
Yeah.
Probably the biggest in Palmy, to be honest.
Yeah. What year are you in as we see Murray pick up the walk and head to first base?
Yeah, I'm year 13.
Gotcha. Oh, you're the senior.
Senior.
And, Bud, if you were able to work with... if you were able to work with the young softballers coming into the Palmerston North boys program, what's some of the advice you'd be passing on?
Some of the advice, they're pretty good in Palmy Boys. Some of the advice, just be a leader, you know.
Yeah.
And yeah, keep at it. We've got some good young guys coming through.
Fair enough. First pitch is outside and wide to Carlos McCabe-Davies. There's about good young ones coming through, mate. Okay, let's kind of pick some of the boys here. Who's like the funniest one in the team?
Funniest one? Is Kieran.
Kieran?
Yeah.
Yeah?
He's pretty funny.
Okay, all right. Why is he funny?
He's just a nice guy.
Oh, okay. He's a nice guy as well.
He's a nice guy. He's pretty funny, and he just makes some good jokes.
All right. Who's going to have the smelliest socks this week
Oh,
at
Mania.
Nationals?
Mania, 100%.
Oh, Mania.
Yeah, already smelling right now.
Okay, fair enough. Who's got the best playlist for the minivan?
Ooh.
Like, who's the go-to, man, for the songs?
That's usually me. Yeah,
There you go.
me.
Yes, the year 13, he knows how to shake it. 2 balls and 1 strike here on Carlos McCabe-Davies. Of course, I've got to meet you quite a few times, Angus, over the years. You've worked with the crew down there in Papaoia, in Palmerston North at Calhoun Ballpark. Geez, your guys' ballpark's cool these days, eh?
Yeah, big improvement. Yeah.
Do you guys get to get a Palmerston North team, a boys' high team, into the local competition?
Yeah, secondary school, yeah. We just won that recently.
Oh, okay. Oh, fantastic. Who did you play in the final?
Oh.
We've got a full count.
2-2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Did you get to play Hatapolta?
No, we didn't in the end, I don't think.
Lucky for you, bro, because I'm from Hatapolta, and those boys, whew, Mana Tani, all strong boys there, eh?
Yeah, they're pretty big.
Cool. Fantastic indeed. All right, but before I let you go here, Angus, after 4 days of competition at the national tournament here, full count, by the way, on McCabe-Davies. Outside pitch, and he patiently waits out a walk, so down to first base he goes now. After 4 days of competition, what would be some of the things that you would have liked to achieve collectively as a team and as a school here?
Just compete at a high level. You know, these guys are all pretty good in Div 1.
Yeah.
And we just want to make our way into the semi-finals and into finals eventually.
Nice. Oh, tino pai, tino pai. Ka pai to tika to kōrero. Your words are spoken well around your guidance of your school. One other thing before you go here, we talked about you providing tutelage to the younger ones coming through. Who will you hand that mantle piece over to next year?
Well, Baxter's pretty good. He's up and coming.
Who's that?
A good leader, Baxter.
Yeah. Baxton, is it Alan?
No.
Hard hit ball, it's going. Boy, oh boy, it is gone. Hunter Bailey with a grand slam here in the bottom of the first innings. Wow, just like that in the blink of an eye, and they pick up 4 runs on the shot. That'll lead them 5 runs to 0 here in the bottom of the first innings. Wow, and 2 runs here to St. Peter's, so 5 runs to 2 here. What a shot from Hunter Bailey. We almost missed that. Angus?
Yeah.
That guy's powerful, man.
Yeah, man.
Here we go, there it is. Boom. Top of the zone, full swing. Woof. Mean strike there by Hunter Bailey. Grand slam. Will we see a grand slam from Angus this week?
Oh, I don't think so. I'll try.
Okay.
Try.
Oh, well, that's all you can do, my friend. And I look forward to seeing you try as we work our way through the tournament here. Will and Tāpiki. Any last words, Angus, to those back home or those that have helped you get here or those that are here helping you at the moment?
Shout out, Mum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Anyone else you want to shout out to?
Oh, shout out Dad as well then, I guess.
Okay. Yeah.
Cool.
No other girlfriend or auntie or teacher or...
Okay, shout out Millie then.
Okay. Is that your auntie?
That's my missus.
Whoa. Easy, Angus. Easy. Congratulations to you, mate. Well, there you go. Angus joining us in the booth. Thank you, my man. Good luck for the rest of the tournament from the Palmerston North Boys High College. Fantastic to have him in here. We're going to have another one coming and join us very shortly as well. The bottom of the first innings here, and Alfriston off to a great start. We've got some royalty coming into the booth. I've kind of passed over saying, write your name, a bit about you. Then I see it's young Jaden Hita, the junior Black Sox superstar pitcher. Going to join us shortly. Cool to talk to him about Napier Boys High, but also about going to a World Cup. He went to a World Cup in Mexico, of all places. So looking forward to talking to him about that one. Fouls off. Talking to him about that shortly. Tāpiki continues to work here. This lineup from Alfriston is solid. Remember, Alfriston last year, they were in the grand final. Just went down to a very good St. Pat's Silverstream side. And they've only lost about 1 or 2 players from last season, so they are one of the favourites here this week for sure. As we see Tāpiki pick up a walk. Hikoi ki te papatahi. Time called here as we see the head coach for St. Peter's, that is Eddie Galassi. Going to make a change here. Looks like it's going to be a pitching change, a change of the Kai Ippa. You can see on screen there, Eddie Galassi, outstanding athlete in his own right, but also coach, took the New Zealand Black Sox, that's the men's side, to a number of World Cups right here at Rosedale Park in 2013 to win a gold medal as the head coach, an assistant in 2004 as well, and I think also in East London in South Africa. Anyway, this pitching change is brought to you by Ballpark Broadcasting. We'll be back with more action in just a moment.
No time to fluff around today? No worries. Just swing into Caltex and pay for fuel with Pay and App to speed on through. Ooh yeah, feels good. Use it at your local participating Caltex.
Better.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we see a grand slam from Hunter Bailey there. In this innings, just got all of it. Boom, gone, out of here. Fantastic. The third baseman from Alfriston. Travis Walsh now gets his opportunity, does the young left fielder. Pitches outside. Tata though, close.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Huru Paoraro, the bottom of the innings here, the first innings.
And in the dirt for ball. We're going to count it 2 and 2.
2 balls and 2 strikes now on the left fielder Walsh. This one will come through for the strikeout. Fantastic job by the relief, Kai Eppa, relief pitcher into the game here for St. Peter's. Just what the doctor ordered. We're going to bring a pitcher in from Palmerston North Boys High. We mentioned Jaden Heater in the next top of the second innings, and he'll tell us a little bit about what it's like to be a pitcher out there. This pitcher's up top. Ashton Nisbet is the the relief pitcher here. This one will pop up and go foul.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ball 1, strike 2.
You can hear the home plate umpire Brody Donald there. 1 ball and 2 strikes. The count here. 2 away. Huri Paoraro, bottom of the innings.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Count now level. Oh, Nisbet will lean back. Here comes the 2-2.
And for strike 3.
And that's a good one too. And Nisbet, boy oh boy, comes in, gets the job done. Back-to-back strikeouts. And that'll complete the first innings. You can see the action here of Nisbet. Doesn't he look good? Well, Alfriston were good though as they play 5 runs in the bottom of the second innings. More action to come back in the top of the second in a moment.
This is an opportunity that we can't pass on.
Kia ora koutou, nau mai, hara mai, and welcome back to continued coverage here at Pure Athletic Sports Stadium. I'm Jason.chopper.gerbes, aka Chopper. Great to have you along for this day one action between St. Peter's and Alfriston. Alfriston in the field here in the top of the second innings. St. Peter's will send up to bat Colin Pry, the third baseman, Gabriel Cobb, the right fielder, and Joshua Kelly The left fielder 1, 2, and 3 here. An outstanding young man.
One ball, 2 strikes.
And you can hear the home plate umpire here, Brody Donald. 1 ball and 2 strikes the counts. Next pitch up top as it is Richard Terure Murray that'll continue to pitch here, the Kai Epa. I'm talking about the Kai Epa in a 2-2 count. Let's bring in the Kai Epa of the Palmerston North Boys High School team. It is the the Black Sox, Junior Black Sox Stars. This one comes through for the strikeout. And that is Jaden hitter. Kia ora, Jaden.
Kia ora, Chopper. How's it?
Very good. Kei te pihi a koe.
Kei te pai.
Oh, kia ora. Kia ora. Jaden, more here koe. Where are you from?
From Te Papa Oia, Manawatu, Palmerston North.
What's your whakapapa?
Whakapapa.
Where's your family from?
Up north.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
up north.
Beautiful, beautiful. That's the one. Oh, man, I love going up north. The beaches are good, eh?
Yeah.
Awesome. Of course, we've touched on a couple of times before you come on here with us as Gabriel Cobb steps in to go to work. 2 strikes the count on him. You got the opportunity to play for New Zealand, the Junior Black Sox under 18 team. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Gee, Terure Murray, not mucking around here. Tino Tere, the guy up a real quick pitcher he is. 2 strikeouts in a row. You got to go away to a World Cup, and that was in, where was that? Mexico.
Yeah. Hermosillo, so.
What was that like?
It was awesome. Was honoured to be a part of the squad.
Yeah.
From, was it 2.5 years lead up into the squad for our World Series in Mexico. So great experience, that's for sure. And just being a part of the team and was just, awesome, great.
Okay, what's the culture like in Mexico? And is there any similarities to us in New Zealand or Māori in New Zealand?
Food culture, like the weather's pretty hot.
Yeah.
So not much happens during the day in Mexico, but
hard hit ball up in the air, and that'll fly to be 3 quick outs here. We're going to go to an ad break. We'll come back. We've got the Kai Epa from the Palmerston North Boys High School, Jaden hitter, and we're all done through the top of the second innings. The score is 5 runs to 2. More action. We come back in the bottom.
Alfriston still leading by 5 runs.
Summer Tournament 2024 on Māori Active. Find us on YouTube. Summer Tournament 2024 on Māori Active. Find us on YouTube.
Well, welcome back here, ladies and gentlemen, to Pure Athletic Sports Stadium. Great to have you along as we see the relief pitcher here, Ashton Nisbet, who came on in the last innings. He will carry on here in the bottom of the second here. And you see his form here. We've got a pitcher in the booth with us. An outstanding, tall young pitcher, this Nisbet. Jaden Hetzer joining us from Palmerston North Boys High School. Jaden, what do you think of the form from Ashton on the Hill? Sorry, Jaden, you were saying?
He's got the basic fundamentals. Just the release points, trying to get that ball down a bit lower, come through the zone.
Well, that leads me to a good question. To change your release point, what are some of the things you do to achieve that?
So depending whether it's falling early or falling late.
Yeah.
Whether release point is like at the hip, so whether you're releasing a bit later or earlier.
Yeah.
To direct the ball.
Oh, nice. It's a good pointer for those that are wanting to take up pitching, I guess at the college level or club level, whatever it is. Just let the ball go a little earlier or a little later, and will help it go up or down, right?
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic. That's cool. 2 balls and 2 strikes here on the lead-off batter here from Alfriston, Xavier Haddon. Went through 9 batters in the first innings. This one will go foul off. Beautiful day here. I said it was 21 degrees. It reached the high. Well, you know what? I feel it's getting warmer by the minute. 2-2 the count now. Jaden Hita, Palmerston North boys high. Hey, Jaden, what year are you at Palmy boys?
Currently in final year, so year 13.
Ah, gotcha. You're the same as Angus?
Same as Angus, yeah.
Old boys, eh? The old boys.
Old boys, yeah.
Good pitch by Nisbet as he gets him on the outside edge. Nisbet, since he's come in, has struck out every batter, Jaden.
That's all you can ask for, eh?
It is all you can ask for. Our next thing, well, okay, hit us a grand slam too, bud. We'll take one of those. How do you like that? Because you bat as well as pitch. How do you like doing both things?
It's good. Like, mixes it up a bit. As you get up the grades, pitching takes priority, as you know. So the bat gets taken out of your hands, really.
Yeah. Mentally, though, is it something you have to flick a switch, or how do you kind of deal with it? Like the pitching and batting are 2 different things, right?
Yeah. Coming from off the mound, like, there's that switch you've got to switch, but as you know, your main job and priorities, pitching the ball, getting the ground balls, that's the main thing. Outs is what you need.
Hard hit ball. And this is a ranging catch by the centre fielder from St. Peter's, Oliver Rhinesfield. Boy, that was good. See it here on the instant slow-mo. Jaden, you tell us what you see.
Number 2. And up to bat the pitcher number
Drop
7,
ball pitch?
Yep. A great drop ball spot, getting the fly ball to the centre fielder. Great range out there.
Look at him
as he comes across.
He's got to go a long way here. This one goes fine. Gets it on the run. Didn't even have to dive. That's what happens with you speedsters out there, eh?
Young fellas these days.
What other sports do you play or have been playing as you've come through the sporting landscape of Palmerston Boys High School?
Predominantly softball and baseball as my main sport.
Yeah.
But just social basketball, a bit of to hang out with the boys during winter.
Nice.
Keep the fitness up, I guess.
Yeah. Did you play a bit of rugger when you were younger?
Not quite. Just primary school lunchtimes and all.
Yeah. Yeah. Ah, cool. Fantastic. If there was one sport out there in the world that you could have a go at, anywhere in the world, any type of sport, what would be one you'd like to have a go at?
Haven't really considered any other sport, but
Murray draws the walk.
You see Murray going down to first base with a walk. There's a sport in Italy. I forget the name of it. It's a cross between rugby and boxing, and they play in this arena in the city, dirt turf, and you've got to go and get the ball to the other end. That's the objective, a bit like rugby, kinda. But you can tackle, you can punch, you can all sorts of things. It's brutal, but so exciting to watch. Yeah. I don't think I'd like to play it. I don't think I'd be any good at it. Nate Murray now will get an opportunity to come up. Well, we're going to have a designated runner come out here for a pinch runner, number 4. I was 2 down here. He'll come out to run for the pitcher, Te Murray. That is Jackson Tarpiki. Mate, we talked a little bit earlier about how you went away and represented New Zealand at a World Cup. What was it like to be a Māori competing at the highest level on a world stage?
I was just honoured, as I said, and to represent my whānau with pride and iwi, coming from New Zealand, and representing the country at the highest level possible.
Highest level possible. Backhand off the glove of Dafty. And they'll go station to station here. So 2 runners on with 2 outs. Mate, one of the obviously great tradition of Aotearoa, New Zealand's sporting landscape is the wet or laid at the beginning of the contest. Of course, the haka. What was it like performing the haka against some of those countries like Mexico, USA, and the other countries that were attending? What was that like?
It was awesome. So haka lay down the challenge. Put our mana out there.
Yeah.
And be up for the game.
Yeah.
Have
any players from the opposition try and steer you down or anything?
Oh, there might be the odd 1 or 2 that might just stay there looking, but.
How's your pukana game? Any good?
Nah. It was alright for Mexico when I was over there. But yeah, since then.
Nah, that's the one. Yeah, loud and proud, eh?
Loud and proud, that's the way.
Proud. Beautiful. Now we see Carlos McCabe-Davies now. That pitch just comes through the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike now. 2 away here. Bottom of the second innings. Alfriston batting against St. Peter's. Hard hit ball. Duffy's got this one, and they'll shovel it to second base for the 3rd out, and they'll leave 2 base runners stranded. Now, the pitching change here of Nisbet on the screen has worked a charm. That's through 2 complete. Top of the 3rd coming up next. Well, kia ora koutou, katoa, nau mai, hara mai. Welcome back to continued coverage here from Pure Athletics Sports Stadium on day 1 of competition. It is the 1:30 time slot. Alfriston College from South Auckland taking on St. Peter's, which is basically downtown Auckland. So 2 Auckland colleges going head to head here. And a real good one. 5 runs to 2 is the scoreline. Top of the 3rd innings. And it'll be St. Peter's that'll be up to bat here. The St. Peter's let up 5 runs in the bottom of the 1st innings after scoring 2 themselves. They brought on the pitching change with Ashton Nisbet. That slowed down the scoring from Alfriston. Now, if St. Peter's can get away themselves, and they do with the first pitch, and they'll hit it down the line from Blackhall. 2nd hit of the ball game for him. This one is a double. Happy with his work at second base, rubbing his gloves, is Blackhall. Caleb Duffy now drove in the first run for St. Peter's. That was in the 1st innings. First pitch to him is a ball up top. Continuing to join us in the booth here is the Kaiepa pitcher from Palmerston North Boys High, Jaden Hita. Jaden, tight ball game. When they're tight like this, what is your main focus as a Kaiepa or a pitcher? Sorry, Jaden, where you go again?
Predominantly to keep the ball down, get ground balls out to out. So as long as you don't, try to eliminate getting put out, that's all you can ask for. Got a field for a reason, a team of 9. As you know, softball's not a one-man game, so as was shown in our previous game against Mags.
Aye.
Yeah.
The good thing about softball, in my mind, Jaden, is that team culture and team aspect. If you play well as a team, you're going to do well. You may not have the best pitcher or the best hitter in the team, but if you collectively work together, you're going to be successful.
Yeah, definitely, Chopper. Belief is a huge thing in sport in general, but softball especially.
He took it to Cordial. Very good, well-spoken young man here, Jaden Hita, as we see Dufty go down on strikes. Casey Hutchinson now is a good young hitter coming through the system. Auckland represented as well as St. Peter's College here.
Play.
Next pitch is delivered by Te Rere Murray. He continues to work on the hill here for Alfriston. All right, bud, let's play that name game thing with your teammates. All right, who would you, from your team, call if you had run out of petrol in your car?
Had run out of petrol for my car.
Yeah, who would you ring to come help you?
Be a tough one, really.
Yeah? I guess he'll need a car himself. That would help. And have a bit of coin. But who can you trust to come and help you out in a tough situation?
My mate, Mason Johansson.
Mason Johansson. We see Hutchison go down on strikes. Okay, on the flip side, who's that one player when you're all hopping into the minivan and you're like, boy, oh boy, let's close the door and drive off?
To be honest, the other fella that was just in the booth.
Angus, eh?
Angus
Let's
McIntosh.
go, boys, quick. All right, okay, fantastic. Who is, like, who's the funny guy in the team? Who's the one who's always got the one-liners, the good jokes? Who's that guy?
That guy would have to be Kieran.
Yeah?
Just can't take that fella serious no matter what.
Fantastic. Oh, beauty. Okay, who would you trust to cook the team's kai tonight?
Same again, Mason. Mason, yeah.
Oh, yeah, he can cook, eh?
Yeah, pretty responsible young man, that fella. So.
Well, Armai just strikes out. Swings on that outside pitch. 1 and 2 the count on him. 2 away here, top of the third innings. You can just see Te Rere Murray lifting his game a little. Change of pace, and it'll be back-to-back strikeouts here in the top of the third innings. A change of pace, that's filthy. We'll be back with Jaden Hita from Palmerston North Boys High in the booth. Have more action in just a moment.
Summer Tournament 2024 on Māori Active. Find us on YouTube.
Try a trade. Try welding, plumbing, carpentry. Try automated trade skills, material fabrication, electrical. Try painting. Try tiling. Try a trade. Starting this month, a 7-week program in partnership with Welltech and Whitireia. Uncover your passion for a future career. Open to all ages. Register your interest today.
Well, kia ora koutou, welcome back here to continue coverage on day one of competition. I'm Jason Gerbes, aka Chopper. Joining me in the booth through this one for the last innings and a half has been the Junior Black Sox pitching star. That is Jaden Hita from the Palmerston North Boys High School. Jaden, of course, the Summer Sports Week this week. What other teams has Palmy Boys sent around the country?
There's ourselves, so just first of all, big shout out to the boys, big props, because as a team, struggling to get numbers to participate.
But you got good numbers here this week.
We got good numbers this week. So
And the team looks good. I watched your game earlier on today. Well, it's not a bad team. Not a bad team at all.
Exactly. Fundamentals.
Yeah.
We keep
cool.
that up.
Yep.
We got this young team up here next, Alfriston. It's
Cool.
going to be a tough one.
Yeah,
So-
100%. Well, you can see St. Peter's have lifted for this game now, haven't they? And it's great to see.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, we've got 1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 and 2 the count now. Here on Alfriston's Hunter Bailey. It was Bailey with the big grand slam back in the first innings. They went through 9 batters in the first innings, did Alfriston. Casey Hutchison, the catcher for St. Peter's there on camera. And there's the big guy. Grand slam. Jaden, you ever hit a grand slam?
Nah, not a grand slam. Nah.
Those are too Mickey, eh? 1 and 2 now. This one comes off and just noticed Nisbet just kind of loses footing there a little as his landing spot. Jaden, the art of pitching, how long have you been doing it?
Myself, 5 years. Yeah,
Yeah.
5 years on the mound. Been playing softball for 7 years since I was 10.
Yep.
Grew up and played on the Manawatu circuit.
Me.
Still living in Manawatu.
Yep.
But as I ended up finishing up under 15s, I moved my softball and baseball as well down to the Hutt Valley. So currently playing on their circuit down there with an awesome group of boys, coaches and all. So, yeah.
This pitch is just outside. Well, you've got to do what you've got to do to further your career, and of course, climbing all the way up to the Junior Black Sox, that move was for the right decision in the end. So congratulations on that.
Cheers, Chopper.
Full count now on Bailey. Quality of bat against Nisbet, the starting pitcher, relief pitcher for St. Peter's. Drop ball inside, that's a good pitch. What's your favourite pitch to throw, Jaden?
I don't know if I should say this on the live stream or keep it to myself.
Well, yeah,
But
you
favourite
can
pitch to
you
throw?
can throw them all. We've seen that, right? You got drop ball either side, rise ball either side. You have a change up as well. What is your favorite? What do you like? If you got the pitch, you choose what to pitch. What's your favourite?
Just the dipper.
Yeah.
Down ball. Yeah.
Mean, that's the one. Oh, Hikoi get the papatahi, a walk for Hunter Bailey down to first base. We'll bring up the bat here. Verlin Tarpiki, the first baseman. Picked up a walk back in the first innings. Shows bunt, pulls it back. 5 runs to 2. Only a 3-run ball game here in the bottom of the third innings. An hour 30 time slot. So this one kicked off at 1:30 p.m. We're just about up to 50 minutes. So 40 minutes of this match to go. Inside out swing, and it'll land in, and Tarpiki's off to the races. Bailey looking around 3. He'll get a stop sign and a stand-up double for the first baseman, Verlin Tarpiki.
Stand-up double. Goes on 2-3.
That'll bring up the bat here, left fielder, Travis Walsh. Jaden, where would you like to take your education and softball career to? Let's deal with both of them.
Education, so final year at PMBHS, Palmy Boys. I'm looking at going uni down in Vic.
Nice.
Wellington, so study architecture.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the industry I'm in. I'm not as an architect, but the building industry. We deal with architects all the time.
Yeah.
Cool. What is it about architecture that kind of interests you?
Just the construction and all the stuff you do digitally online.
Yep.
So since year 11, or actually year 9, I was doing all these sketches, and as a young fella I started with like Lego blocks, and then to the computer programming stuff. So quite enjoyed it.
And Walsh draws the walk safely over the one.
And safely down to first base goes Travis Walsh, and they'll just call time here Well, the catcher, Casey Hutchinson, just to settle things down a little bit. No outs in the bottom of the third innings. Well, we'll stay on the architecture thing. Like, what would you like to design? Like if your dream design or concept, what would it be?
Like sky towers, kind of.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, mean.
Yeah. Skyscrapers.
Fantastic. A mate of mine here on the North Shore works for an engineering company, digital engineering company, and they have done a couple of those sky towers around the country. Didn't do New Zealand's one, I don't think, but did one. I think was it in Taiwan or something. I think they might have something to do with the Seattle Tower as well. They do baseball stadiums in the States and stuff. Yeah, pretty amazing what you can do when it comes to architecture, engineering concepts. Well, good on you. I hope that goes well. And on the sporting landscape, what's kind of your goals and aspirations?
Goals and aspirations is to take my softball as far as I can. I want to be a Black Sox, so do whatever it takes to get to the top level, but to also just keep playing through all the grades and go overseas and play on the other circuit. Like being in Mexico, it was just amazing just watching the other players, especially the pitchers and how they adapt and how they pitch. It's much different to the pitchers within New Zealand, so yeah.
Fantastic worldly exposure of a World Cup for the Kaiapa from Palmerston North Boys High School. This one's up the middle and it'll rattle around the centre of the field. There's 2 runs will come in for Alfriston. They now lead 7 runs to 2.
2 more runs for Alfriston. And they now lead.
Jaden, when you're on the mound pitching and one of your batters drives in some runs for you, just like Jason Mariso just did then, bro, what does it feel like?
At the top of the order, second base number 5, Xavier Hedden.
It hurts, but...
No, on the other side, is it your team hits it in for you?
Oh, just pumped, eh?
Yeah.
Just get up on the fence even more.
Yeah. I mean, there you go. It's the Kaiapa starting pitcher for the Palmerston North Boys High here. Jaden Hita joining us in the booth. And a hard hit ball. But I tell you what, that centre fielder from St. Peter's, he is good, Oliver Ransford.
And a double out.
And it's a double play too. The base runner from first to get back in time. So 2 away here, and just a runner on third base. So good outcome for St. Peter's on their play.
And brings with the shortstop, number 4, Jackson Tapaki.
Play.
One run scored so far here on the bottom of the third innings. Jackson Tapaki now. He drove in the first run of the ball game for Alfriston. For Alfriston. You were talking before about giving kudos to your teammates from Palmy Boys coming out here this week to play. What's some of the other sports that you're sending away from Palmy Boys this week?
I know when we had our meeting with the rector, volleyball. So I think they're staying locally within Palmy.
Right.
But yeah,
cool.
Volleyball's one.
Nice. This one will pop up. And the out is taken for the third out. And that'll take care of business. Not before, though, Alfriston will plate another 2 runs here in the bottom of the third innings. They lead 7 runs to 2.
Summer Tournament 2024 on Māori Active. Find us on YouTube.
Whoops, running on empty? Enjoy a 6 cents per litre fuel discount at your local Caltex with Pumped every day. Ah, feels good, eh? Get it at any participating Caltex.
Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, into the the bottom of the fourth innings here. Let's move that around. It's the top of the fourth innings. I just hadn't changed the other part. My apologies. It'll be St. Peter's that'll bat here, trying to get something going against this very strong Alfriston side. 7 runs to 2 is the scoreline. Jaden Heather has been joining us in the booth. Well, Jaden, before you go, mate, because you've been gracious to give you a lot of your time here in between games. Who you got next? Sorry, apologies. You mentioned Alfriston, didn't you?
Alfriston, yep.
What are you expecting in that match?
It's going to be tough battle. They're not afraid to swing the bat, so there's going to be quite a bit of work within the field we're going to have to deal with them with. But ground balls and fly balls, outs. So just out boys, just got to back our boys, both in the field and with the bat. So yeah.
Well, really looking forward to seeing that matchup. Coming up, this one pops up and goes a foul off the bat of Boston Allen. It'll be followed by Connor Pry and Gabriel Cobb here. 1, 2, and 3 for St. Peter's. The top of the fourth innings. Oh! Change of pace. That looks filthy. Pretty cool, eh?
That was not a bad pitch there. Bad little pitch.
Full count now, 3 and 2 here on Allen. Bud, before you do go here, outside pitch, and Allen will get the Papataya walk down to first base. Yeah, so Bud, as we see the pitch just miss here for the walk, well, there's that change up. Ooh, that was close.
That was filthy.
Hey, woo. What do you reckon about the slow-mo? Oi, good, eh? Yeah. But anyone you want to thank that's helped your team to get here and prepare you guys also as well?
First of all, I'd just like to thank my mum and dad. Big commitment. Like travelling down for sports to the Hutt Valley and getting myself up here. Secondly, the teachers and Joanna, Emma, so a couple of the parents that are here helping us.
Oh, fantastic, Joanna and Emma. Well, that's brilliant. Well done, mate. Way to tick all those boxes. This one's down the edge and picks up the first out on strikes. But I want to wish you the best of luck for the rest of the tournament. Alfriston coming up next, and of course, who else you have as you march your way through to the grand final on Thursday. Thank you so much for coming in. Jaden Heather from the Palmerston North Boys High School. Cheers, my friend. Well, there you go, a fine young gentleman. Doing really well in the sport of Poiuka softball. Good on him. Real quick, Kaiepa pitcher is Jaden Heather. That one through the zone and taking off for second. Tino Tiri. Boston Allen down to second base.
No balls, 2 strikes. Play.
Two strikes to count here, and 3 for 2 strikeouts in a row. I'll bring up to bat now.
Play.
Joshua Kelly, the left fielder. Got a good waggle of the bat in the batter's box here. Does Kelly. Pitch outside from Richard Terudi Murray. He's gone the whole distance here for Alfriston today. Just trying to find his first strike in this match. Hard hit ball, backhand play. The throw needs to be strong. It is a strong throw, but just offline a little. And St. Peter's will score here. Their third run of the ball game, 7 runs to 3 now.
Run for St. Peter's.
See a slow-mo, great backhand pickup by the shortstop, Jason Tarpiki.
Play.
Strong throw coming across the field, and the reach. I'll tell you what, the base runner might have run it out anyway, Joshua Kelly. St. Peter's do pick up a run here in the top of the 4th innings. Hard hit ball, Bailey is there. It is bread and butter for him for the 3rd out. Well, that'll do the top of the 4th innings, but it's not before Kelly drives in a run here, and the game is now 7 runs to 3. More action when we come back.
Try a trade. Try welding, plumbing, carpentry. Try automated trade skills, material fabrication, electrical. Try painting, try tiling. Try a trade. Starting this month, a 7-week program in partnership with Welltech and Whitireia. Uncover your passion for a future career. Open to all ages. Register your interest today.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Yeah.
This isn't about long-distance calling, technology, or living overseas.
Do I have one more bid? Thank you.
We're gonna go once. We're going twice.
And we are sold to the Kiwi phone bidder from Manchester.
It's about Bailey's finding buyers that others can't.
Well, kia ora koutou, welcome back to continued coverage here on day 1 competition. It is Alfriston taking on St. Peter's. Alfriston batting here in the bottom of the 4th innings, leading by 4 runs. And a fantastic matchup between these two teams. Just want to thank you for watching these live images. Kia ora moto tautoko, the kaupapa poi uka, or Aotearoa. It's fantastic to have that here today. And we really appreciate you watching today on Whakato Māori's YouTube platform, Māori Active. Tēnā koutou katoa. Top of the 4th inning, Alfriston have showed some muscle from time to time here. 5 runs in the bottom of the 1st and 2 in the bottom of the 3rd. They would look to try to replay that run scored by St. Peter's in the top of the 4th innings here. And they'll look to do that through their Kai Epa. It is Richard Te Murray who lifts it out, and a great catch in the deep from Gabriel Cobb.
Right field takes the catch for out number 1.
Just underneath his dropper is Te Murray, and Cobb has got to run a mile. What a catch by the right fielder from St. Peter's. He'll be like, Auntie, did you see my catch? It was on Whakato Māori YouTube. I bet you he'll be playing that one back, and a hard hit ball. Quick out here for the 2nd out. Second baseman for St. Peter's, Boston Allen, alert and ready. The Kai Epa for St. Peter's, Ashton Nisbet came on in relief for the starter Kyle Tompkin. He's been really good since he's taken the hill. Ka pai tō mahi, first pitch is up top. We continue through these top level hitters from Alfriston is Carlos McCabe Davies. Just fouls that one. We'll level the count now. 1 ball and 1 strike. Pitch is outside this time. Moves the count 2 and 1. Nice pitch on the outside edge from Nisbet, ties it up.
Through the zone for a strike.
Doesn't muck around on the hill, does Nisbet. This one just down low and on the inside. We'll fill the count now.
And in the dirt for
Toru.
more, full count.
Arua, 3-2. Nisbet leans back. Here he comes. Just misses on the outside. Tino Tata. Hoki. Tino Tata. Hikoi ki te papatahi. A walk to first base for McCabe Davies. He'll get a base run will come out for him. With 2 away here.
And into bat third baseman number 6, Hunter Bailey.
Brings up the danger man now. Tēnei te wā, Hunter Bailey. His pitch is down low to him. Of course, in the first innings, Hunter Bailey with 3 men aboard, loaded bases, hits a grand slam. Grand slam meaning an automatic home run over the fence. All the bases were occupied with his teammates. Scores 4 runs with 1 swing of the bat from Hunter Bailey. Next pitch is down low. Patient batter is Bailey.
3 balls, no strikes.
We had young Jaden Hita, the Kaiepa from Palmerston North Boys High in the booth the last couple of innings. Well, his teammate
And through the zone for strike.
was Hunter Bailey's older brother, Cohen Bailey. Was one of the shortstop infield players for the New Zealand under-18 team called the Junior Black Sox. 3-1 the count. This one's hit through the middle as Bailey continues his hot form here. Around the corner comes Alfriston, and they will score another run. 8 runs to 3 now.
Right field. Safely over the 1. He brings in another run for Alfriston, and then now lead.
Bailey with 5 RBIs on the day. Kia mo te wehi, as you see her there on the slow-mo. First pitch swinging is Valentapaki. That'll drop into no man's land. He's off to the races here. And they'll hold him on the base. So there'll be 2 runners in scoring position here as it's back-to-back doubles for Tapaki for him in the batter's box. Travis Walsh now as they just fix up the base at second. First pitch is inside for a strike on Travis Walsh. Hira Mokopuna, beautiful day here. (21 degrees), a bit overcast, but perfect day for Poiuka. Perfect day for softball. That one goes foul. Moves the count now. 1 ball and 2 strikes on Walsh. 2 away here. Bottom of the 4th innings. And Walsh will lift one to centre field. In comes 1. Here comes 2. And Walsh will scamper to 2. And he is safe on a bang play at the base.
And a nice hit out to the outfield from Walsh. Safely over the second, which brings in 2 more runs for Alfriston. And they now lead by 10 runs to 3.
10 runs to 3 as you see Bailey and Tapiki smiles coast to coast here, happy with their teammates' work. Ka pai tō rā. Next pitch is outside for Jason Mariso. An RBI hit today already, Mariso. This one will foul back out of action. Freeman Field is the location, Diamond 1 here, as you can see the Caltex advertising behind on the side of the boundary. Beautiful international level skin diamond. Hosted 2 World Cups already. That pitch comes right down Main Street. If you're in the region, Haramai, come on down. Join us at the National Secondary School Softball Championship. Off and running down the third base now. Two balls and 2 strikes to count. This one skids away. Not far enough, though, for Walsh to come on down. He's eager. That's for sure. Kai Epa, Nisbet, delivers, and it's in the bottom of the zone for the strikeout. And that'll be the third out here, but it's not before Alfriston go on a rampage and score 3 runs here to move the scoreline at 10 runs to 3.
This isn't an ad about 4-wheel drives. It's about knowing the place, as well as the locals.
You found the place. That's a good start. Built by my great-grandfather.
Funding is a real challenge. We know that a lot of schools face that ongoing, and the reality is if you go to a lower decile school in New Zealand, you are less likely to be able to afford to participate in sport.
Obviously, having come through it myself with kids and being one of those kids myself who played sport, I know how much it defined who I was. And now being able to go, I can't fix it all, but we can help and try and give to those people who are going through really tough times.
Kia ora koutou, no mai hara mai with the Gemo Poi Uka. Welcome back to continued coverage here on day 1 of Alfriston and St. Peter's as they clash with each other in the top of the 5th innings now. Alfriston with a 7-run lead. What does that mean for St. Peter's? They'll need to score at least 1 run here for them to continue this game, or the game will be over. 7 runs after 5 innings will complete a match early. 1-1 the count here. As St. Peter's, if you know anything about the spirit of St. Peter's, they will not give up, that's for sure. Very dedicated to the cause, great young men. And no one better than Elijah Blackhall, who's been amongst it today. 2 hits, both of them to left field. This pitch is down low. So 3-1 the count now on Blackhall. Right at the back of the batter's box. Get that in it. Big swing, look at him. Oh, just misses it. Fills the count 3-2 now. Pitch outside, and Blackhall will head down to first base. Ahikoi ki te papatahi.
And to bat shortstop number 4, Caleb Dufty.
Dufty now. We talked a lot about this kid at the top of the shop. An outstanding young athlete for St. Peter's and Counties Manukau. Tries to keep this one alive. He goes to the first pitch. Ranging over and just comes off the glove. And now off the races. He's quick. Boy, Blackhall is fast. And skids from first to third in the blink of an eye.
And brings back the catcher number 3, Casey Hutchinson.
So that'll bring up with 2 runners in scoring position with him. They need 1 run here. Casey Hutchinson. Ko tēnei te wā, Mr. Hutchinson. Now's the time as he grounds over this one, though. Can't come home, and Hutchinson does get her done. And so St. Peter's will get to carry on after this innings, that's for sure. As they move the scoreline now 10-4. Rabadaki. 1:30. This game starts, so it's got 13 minutes left on the game clock. So it could be still the last innings. We'll find out as we keep on going through here. Rawiri Armai now. Armai, a great young man. Good moral standard. I'll check down the line. Mā whiro, mā pongo, ka oti te mahi. The red and the black work will be completed. It's all about teamwork. It's the key to secondary school softball. Poi Uka, a pick-off attempt down to third base, and he's back in time. Teamwork makes the dream work. For more commonly known these days is do the mahi, get the treats. And I'm swinging there, cuts back, foul. Mate. Mixed bag today. First at bat, he drove it to left field to drive in a run, and then a strikeout in his second at bat. Third at bat now. And misses on the outside edge. It will go down on strikes. One away here.
The second baseman, number 23, Boston Allen.
This one pops up. And then it'll go foul out of the play. From number 23, Boston Allen. Picked up a couple of walks today. He would love to smack that out of here. This one pops up. Comes into the stadium. So Allen looking to try and convert another run here for St. Peter's. I've scored one run already in the top of the fifth innings. Also remember Alfriston, if they could score on the bottom of the innings, maybe they get that golden 7 and finish this early. So the more runs St. Peter's can score here, the better. 1 and 2 the count now. One just misses inside. 2-2 the count now.
And we're going to count of 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Tududi Murray's gone the distance, and this one will just come out of the range here, and it is St. Peter's that will get their second run here in the fifth innings. 5 runs to 10 now. Patient batting from Allen. Rewarded with a pop-up single.
Alfriston now lead 10 runs to 5.
Connor Pyle now. Which is outside. Pyle, a couple of strikeouts today. We're looking to change that tide as he works his way through this match. Caught swinging, going through, can't hold the bat back. Well, this Alfriston side here, Tino Koi, very sharp, both offensively and defensively. Swing and a miss. They'll allow him to go down to second base. One away here, top of the 5th innings.
We're going to count 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Play.
2 runs have scored so far. Two and two now. This one's up top and outside.
Ball 3, strike 2.
Full count now for St. Peter's. And that pitch just too high and down to first base he'll go. So 2 runners on now for St. Peter's. Something cooking in the kitchen here. See this delivery. And catch up with that one. Always paying attention though.
Yep, 2 out 10 in. Same positions. Yep, cool, thank you.
You hear a change here, 2 out 10 in.
Straight spot for St.
So
Peter's.
it'll be Gabriel Cobb that'll come out of the game, number 10. That is Thomas Fisher. Will come in now and bat in the 8th spot. Joshua Kelly after him.
Play.
So it's Fisher. Pitch is down low. Unhurt ball. Goes to right field. Got motorway. A fantastic drive, and just like that, St. Peter's have scored 3 runs this innings. Fisher, pinch hit, extends his arms, drives it the other way. You can see St. Peter's around third base, looking to come home. Eddie Colassi back there, waving him on, telling the other batter, stop at 3. Joshua Kelly now. 3 runs scored here from St. Peter's, showing good character, aren't they? Kelly's already hit a pitch in today off the pitching of Richard Terude Murray, who's gone the distance so far. And that'll take care of business for the last out, and as you hear from the umpire, that it is the game. Mutute Akataitai, fantastic. Congratulations to Alfriston winning out here. 10 runs to 6 in this match. Deserved winners is 2. I tell you what, there was a lot of action though, as we saw plenty of runs scored throughout this one. It started with 2 runs for St. Peter's in the top of the first innings. Then in the bottom, Alfriston scores 5 to make a difference. You see some of the highlights here for you. It really made a difference in the game. They scored all the way through, but at the end of the day, it was the boys from Alfriston that run out victors here today in the sun. Whiti tara. Beautiful day here on day 2 of competition. Of course, the big Grand Slam salami from Bailey. Young Bailey Hunter Bailey, apologies. Just got all of it. Was not coming back. Fantastic indeed. We're going to leave you with the highlights. Coming up next, don't get anywhere at 3:30 p.m. Sure to tune into Whakaata Māori's YouTube channel to be Onehunga College taking on my old college, Hatapaura. Can't wait for that one. Onehunga Hatapaura. Coming up next, Damien Collins and Terence Hibbert will take you away with that one.